It's Aloha Friday, bro. Aloha Friday. Slowly by slowly, I digging out all my old Aloha shirts.
Nice, nice shirt. Royal colors, brother. Royal colors.
I love this shirt. One of my favorite shirts. My wife, she buys all my shirts. She dresses me every day. So all credit goes to her. But this is a really I like the print. I like the color. I like the fit. It's not a zig. I mean, not a zig, but it's not a I don't even know what this is, but
That looks like the warrior design, tribal design.
yeah, yeah, it's pretty cool. I know that whatever it is, it was on sale. I'm so blessed to have a wife that's frugal. If I
Well,
had half of her frugality, we'd be in much better shape today.
no, not
Anyway,
frugality, it's frugalness.
the frugality, the frugalness, the whatever. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. I see some of you. I see Jeff is on again, bro. Right on, guys. We had such a great show last night, Charlie. I gotta be honest, man. After last
Yeah,
night, I felt really good. I felt really,
yeah.
and we did speak after the show, but I felt really good last night after speaking with Josie and learning. It's always awesome when you learn something new. Oh, Patsy said it was from Hilo Hattie's.
Yeah, they get good design. Lot of musicians go there. The sad thing about it is they're not one off. Well, you buy a shirt, go get about 20 million, and if you performing and just so happen that your convention of all those people from the mainland that bought that shirt, you have 20 million other musicians in the house with you.
Well, the same is true of Ren Spooners. In fact, the governor wears one of my favorite shirts. It's so awesome to see the governor using the same shirt that I have. I was gonna wear them tonight just for fun, but not in the mood to wear anything that Ige wears or Josh Green or any of those people. But it's Feel Good Friday, so I'm not gonna go there tonight. I'm not gonna go there tonight. Tonight is Maui's night. We're gonna jump over to Maui and talk to a couple of business owners there. It'll be fun night tonight.
Yeah.
So don't forget to share, guys. Try to get up your paper. Share.
Wait, I dropped it, so I'm
Oh,
reaching down.
that's okay. You
There
guys
you
can see mine.
go.
As long as you guys can see mine.
Yeah, yours is blank. It's blank to me. Hey,
Uh,
there you go.
you're so observant, Charles.
Huh?
You're so observant.
No, I get scared because my eyesight has been going. I wear glasses more often, and when I didn't see anything, I kind of questioned if my eyesight completely went or my brain completely went. One of the two. But
I want a special shout out over to former council chair of Maui, Gladys Baisa. She helped line up the guests tonight. So Gladys, thank
yes,
you. I know you're on or you will be. We're on a little bit early tonight, but we're gonna have some fun tonight. Learn a little bit more about Maui. I know we went on a foodie tour. I was at on the council's. One of our meetings was held in Maui, and I went on a foodie tour with Mayor Victorino, who was then a council member. And wow, Maui got some good stuff. I gotta say, Maui got some good restaurants, good bakeries. Uh, it was in the local part of Maui, not the the tourist part of Maui, but was in the local,
absolutely.
the
Was
mom
there
and pops. Yeah, it was amazing, man.
absolutely
And we
one look
parked
cool?
and walked. It was awesome, man. It was just awesome. Gladys, you remember that? That was so cool. That
Yep.
was so cool. Actually, Kauai, unfortunately, the restaurants so far and few between that you cannot really do a walking tour. Maybe you could in Kapa'a, but after about the third restaurant, you'd be tired of Mexican food already
No, I tell
because it's
you,
all good in Kapa'a.
why me? My wife said, "Hey, go, go bike, go up to the bakery in Kamakani." I go, okay. See, when you're driving, the ride seems short. From Waimea to Kamakani seems real
Yeah.
short and seems flat because the car just go. But when you're on bike and you got a pedal, let me tell you, from Waimea to there, or uphill, by the time you reach the bakery, you three-quarters all chafing already. It's on a bicycle seat. And because it takes so long, guess what? The donuts all gone.
And you too damn tired for eat. You know, you get off the bike, you drink 2 gallon water, then you don't can eat anything after that. You know, I know the feeling, bro.
And then
You know,
you're pedaling down the hill. They always say you pedal against traffic, right? Just to be safe.
yeah.
You're so delirious. All you hear is cow horn. And you look up and you stay in the road.
So you know, the only bike I'll ever have is one with an engine. So
Yeah.
with a big engine. Yeah, no more paddling for me, man.
No,
But
Komoda
anyway,
Bakery up in Makawao. Whew, miss those places. You know, when I was a rookie, you just get thrown everywhere and anywhere. So, and I remember going to places like the tell me, okay, they gave me this one beat. Well, nobody told me. I mean, I wasn't too smart on beat geography. But nobody told me that, okay, part of your beat could be part of Makawao, part of Pukalani, and you go up Kula, all the way to Kula Sanitarium. But they never tell you that that bumpy road that go all the way to Hana, that's part of your beat too until you meet the Hana district. So me like a Lolo, I figure I take a ride. Hey, yeah, cruising them. I all G, right? I forget that we gotta change watch pretty soon. By the time I come back, when I went, had sunlight. When I came back, it was darkness.
yeah.
Ooh.
Oh well. Well, Sharon Banaag is here in the
Okay.
waiting room. Let's bring Sharon in.
Okay, okay.
There
Hello,
she
sir.
is.
Can you unmute your microphone? There you go.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can.
Welcome.
How are you, Sharon?
Wonderful. Thank you for having me.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah,
Good
same
to
here.
meet you.
Same here.
How's Maui? Aside
Beautiful.
from no more vaccines, but aside from that,
I'm happy that we're all of the islands are in the same boat with that.
oh, we get choke vaccines.
Get
We
Oh,
get
Joe
yeah.
plenty.
vaccine. Yeah,
I, I
they get blue light special came out. When they get the blue light on, everybody's standing in line already for the vaccine.
Seriously,
I'm catching the next Hawaiian flight.
you got to quarantine 10 days. Ha!
Oh,
Sorry.
no, not with the swab, right? Or is it still different from for you folks?
Yeah, you got to take a
Yeah.
test 3 days before you leave.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, I can do that.
It's all good.
Yeah,
I'm
I
I'm
know.
used. I'm getting used to it already.
So Sharon, thank you for joining us tonight, and thank you to Gladys Bisa, former council chair Gladys Bisa, my good buddy, who helped us coordinate this. And we do this every Friday night. We showcase local businesses. We try to uh, challenge our viewers to support local whenever they can.
Yeah.
And tonight we figured let's go to another island and let's hit up on Maui. So appreciate. I'm Mel. That's Charlie. The Hawaiian is Charlie. Charlie is actually from Maui originally.
Wonderful. I heard.
Yeah, loved it.
Ooh,
Loved
Charlie,
it.
Charlie's
Yeah.
popular. I know.
Yeah, popular amongst all the criminals that I arrested over the years.
So Sharon, why don't I know Kit's going to be joining us at some point. I don't
Yes.
know. Oh, Gladys just said you're her Hanai daughter.
Yes. Yes. I'm
Okay.
Portuguese by adoption.
That's I tell you what, many people try hard to become Portuguese.
That's what I hear.
This is the truth. We're the chosen ones.
But with Mama Gladys, you have to say Portuguese. You cannot
Okay.
dare say Portuguese. She is Portuguese.
So anyway, Sharon, I don't know where Kit's at. I'm not sure if she's coming on later or not. But let's start with introducing yourself, a little bit about yourself. I know you're very active with the chamber and Filipino chamber and in the community. So share a little bit about yourself and your business, and then we'll talk story.
Thank you. Well, my name is Sharon Zalso Espanag, and I am here from Maui. Did serve as president of the Maui Filipino Chamber of Commerce for a few years. And of course, now we are, we have a family business with Tante's Maalaea Harbor. So I'm not sure if you folks are aware of the Tante's, actually, Tante's restaurant in Kona. That's where Tante Urban had started his original restaurant, Tante's. But he brought it over to Maui and he opened up his first Kahului restaurant, Tante's in Kahului. And then, of course, later on in 2018, he did open Tante's in Maalaea.
Now, is this where the old Buzz is? The old steakhouse was on that property?
Oh no, actually, we are on the Maalaea Harbor Shops. So
Okay.
we have a gorgeous view of the harbor and of course of the South Kihei.
Yeah.
So that restaurant has everything, all of the seats in the house is beautiful.
Good, good.
Are you called the Tante's Fish Market? Is that you?
Tante's Fish Market, yes.
That is you. Oh.
Yes. But we try to keep it easier for the locals, and for visitors to to find where we are. As soon as you say Tante's Maalaea, people right away, oh, okay, I know where you're at. You're at Maalaea Harbor. Yeah.
So what is Tante's like? What is Tante's known for in Maalaea?
We pride ourselves for having local food, local dishes, of course, Filipino dishes. We feature that as you have your pork adobo, you have your pork and peas, and of course your pusit if you want, or your squid, and then we also have our surf and turf. We have our steak and lobster. So it's an array, and it's an array of menus from your sushi in the weekends if you want your to just have a date night with hubby or with your significant other. We have sushi available, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then we have the longest, I believe, I could be wrong, but we do have the longest happy hour on Maui. It's from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. So anywhere from your cocktails, we have a beautiful bar. As you can see, you have your Filipino, let's see here. The loco moco. We have our Hawaiian loco plate, our loco moco, and we have our luau plate. You feel if it's cold and rainy, come on over, have a bowl of our oxtail soup or our oxtail. My personal favorite is off menu, and it is the oxtail Simon.
Oxtail mean.
It's just the best of both worlds. You get to have your Simon and you get to have your oxtail.
Is that it right there?
That's the one.
Charlie, we gotta go Maui, Charlie. We gotta go Maui.
Boy,
We would love to have you over. And again, just and that right there is where we cook we cook the
pork.
shots, the pork, or we also have we have a non-pork too. It escapes me right now. It's just so much in our menu.
Oh.
Yeah, crispy pork belly.
It's crispy pork belly.
And is that purple potato right there?
There
salad?
is. That's the Molokai sweet potato.
Yeah, that's the kind Lindy Coit's one.
Yes.
She has the purple potato.
Yes, she does.
Oh, nachos.
And we have our Kahlua nachos. Yeah.
What is this? Tinano.
Again, this is not a good thing, but I cannot remember. But it's where we prepare it in front of you. So it comes in a hot sizzling plate, and then we break the egg in right on it while it's hot, and then we cook it. It's shucks. I'm gonna get a lot of messages on this. How did you forget that name, Sharon?
That's all right. We call them the Tante special. Mel and Charlie.
Now is that served with like with a tortilla? So it's like a carnitas type of dish?
It's Filipino. It's a Filipino version. So Filipino version will always have, you'll have your rice and your sweet potato or your no tortilla on this one. But we do have fish tacos in the restaurant.
Now the real question is, do you get that Filipino delicacy, the dinner on the run?
Dinardaraan, not in this one, not in this location. We do not.
And I for sure I will be there in Maui.
But in my mom's kitchen, there is
Yeah,
that's
I
a
know. I know.
specialty.
Charlie eats that stuff. I cannot. I just, for the life of me,
Have you tried it?
one time.
One time. Do you eat blood sausage? Portuguese have the blood sausage?
Yeah,
One
grilled, grilled really well.
Yeah,
one
okay.
one time.
One
It's
time.
very nutritious. It's very high in all of the good nutrients for sure.
So is kale, and I don't eat that either.
Okay. That's true. You and me both.
But my wife makes the kale in. She puts the kale in soup.
Oh,
If she make whatever soup she makes, you put the kale inside, and guess what?
you eat it.
Cannot taste. Cannot taste.
Oh, it's
The only way I can have kale.
isn't it tough? It's in the kale has that really
Yeah, that's why
hearty.
you gotta cook them with the soup for about 2.5 weeks.
I, I will try that with my Simon.
Yeah,
I will
cook 'em
try
for a
the
little
kale.
while.
Thank you. Yeah, good
So
suggestion.
now, Mel, we have to go there because I understand. My son told me he lives on Maui. Our go-to Filipino restaurant used to be in as you go towards Waihua, the Pakakalo store.
Yes.
Yeah, but I understand they're no longer there.
No.
So yeah, that's where if you like eat Filipino food, that was the place to go. So now we got to go to this place.
And that's always been to me for a go-to when I go to different places. I always go to the mom and pop shops, the mom and pop stores, and mom and pop restaurants. It is where it is. It's their kitchen. They're inviting you to their kitchen, and that's what we try to bring with Tantes. Is we try to bring it into our kitchen. Welcome home. Welcome to Maui. A visitor or locals, come on over during the entire COVID last year when everybody was quarantined or everybody was on a lockdown. As soon as Mayor opened up Maui's restaurants on June 1st, everybody came out. They just came out, and we try to keep at Tante's Maalaea, we try to keep everything as normal as possible, with of course with the social distancing and with the limited capacity. But we try to keep everything as with this day and age, we just want something close to normal again, until we of course get back into that place. And I must say we are so happy to have locals. Although it's in Maalaea, it is a very it's a tourist. Typically, on a normal, if pre-COVID, it was a tourist attraction. But it is so heartwarming to see our local families, our local customers come in every day. We're busy. We're always busy.
Did they open up the Maui Ocean Activity Center?
Yes, they
Since,
have. I saw that today. Yeah, when we did delivery yesterday also. They're back. They're back.
so I guess but based on the menu that I just saw Mel putting up there,
Hmm.
you have a mixed blend from local food,
Hmm.
and yet the other stuff really looks like Pacific Rim type cuisine.
Yes. Yes.
That like that Roy's and all of them
Yes.
was famous for, and looks like you folks are kind of got your own thing going with that too. I see.
Absolutely. And again, we want to be able to capture our visitors when they come in.
Mm.
They do right off the plane. They come in. They on their way to Lahaina or to Kihei. They stop by Tante's Maalaea for lunch or dinner, and they get to see. To get them in the door, they see the comfort. They see their burgers and their steaks and
Mm.
their fish and chips. But then when they open the menu, they see other choices. They say, what would you recommend for your local favorites or your local food? And then we get to, of course, feature the best of the best from different cultures. And if you want Hawaiian, we have our luau. If you want Filipino, we have that. Of course, we also have sushis again, like I said, in the weekends. So it's almost like a one-stop shop. everybody and anybody in the family will be happy to just have a get together where everybody can get what they want. The kids can have pizza, a slice of pizza if they want. There's also pastas and soup. It's just a really big menu.
Wow.
So, as you said before, pre-COVID, you were kind of a tourist area. To
Mhm.
Maalaea, of course, is a tourist area. And then COVID hits. What did Tantes do? Of course, I believe you guys had the lockdown as well, the shutdown
Mhm.
as well. But what was done differently, whether it was marketing or menu? Was there anything done differently? How did you get the locals now to discover or rediscover Tantes there in Maalaea?
So the owners, Mike and Marie Marcol, are brilliant marketing gurus. They're just amazing. They basically reached out when COVID happened. Everybody was shut down. My favorite restaurants, around the islands, have either decreased their capacity or just closed down for a while. But with us, what we did is we made sure to cater to our local business. We wanted to welcome everybody back in, and we understand that everybody has limited, with the income. Everybody lost jobs or were on furloughs. And in fact, we still have all day every day a 29.95 steak and lobster. Where do you find steak and lobster for 29.95? And we're not talking the small little itty bitty lobster. We're talking lobster, and Mama Gladys can attest to that. When Mama Gladys had come to the restaurant for the first time last year, when she was comfortable with the COVID, she looked at my plate and she said, "Is that steak and lobster?" I said, "Yep, 29.95." And somebody else had the rack of ribs for $15. And she said, "Next time I will have that." And sure enough, of course we had to make a second date. She had her lobster. And again, for our local people, I, we want to be able to have our local folks enjoy Maui, enjoy, the best of the best that we can offer. So I think that's what keeps everybody coming. Our prices are very, very fair. It's amazing. Our menus are big. So we don't, whether you are or kamaina or a guest, everybody is treated the same.
Did Mama Gladys have a doggy bag, or did she eat at one sitting?
I think we both had doggy bags.
Okay,
Yeah, we both had
I
doggy
feel
bags. But
better.
Mama Gladys has a secret weapon. Mama has Papa Sherman.
Yeah, yeah.
So Papa gets to have the Papa and I are more the steak people. We love our steak. And Mama is more the lobster. So like I said, everybody in the family can have their cake and eat it too. If you want burgers, if you want fries, if you want pasta or steak or lobster. Yes,
I'm
Now,
so
we aim
doggone
to
hungry.
please.
now with COVID, it seems more and more now people are cautious as expected. But you folks take all the necessary precautions. Do you find that sometimes you have someone that just refuses to wear a mask coming in? And
Yes, yes,
and
we did.
let me ask you, because we've asked it of some of our other guests that we've had on a Friday show, but we never really delved into it, you know,
Mhm.
that much. But it seems like you've got, number one, you've got a super huge menu that will basically appeal to everyone
Mhm.
at all different ages. Because when you say pizzas, I mean, I'm sure you got mac and cheese for the little one somewhere on the
We
menu.
do actually. I think we
Okay.
do.
So I can tell already you're a huge family oriented, that you'll take care from the little ones all the way up to the sophisticated palates that come in. But sometimes you always gonna get one okole come in, and he just like ruin the whole thing. How do you folks handle that? How do you folks handle
We have an amazing, like I said, owner Mike Markle is phenomenal when it comes to customer service. But you know, I think everybody is well aware of, right now with restaurants, we can no longer, we cannot, um, there's no if, ands, or buts because the DOH, it's very strict. If
Mhm.
they find that we miss, or someone is not masked properly, or that we're not adhering, they will close the restaurants, any bars. There's no room for error. So with that in mind, we do ask our patrons, our customers, when they first come in, and anybody get I find myself forgetting my mask in my car all the time, and so I feel naked almost, but you won't really get to realize that until you're in the middle of the road or in the middle of the restaurant, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, my mask. We do avail our customers with masks, so we have that available for them in case they don't have. And some of them will do this. Oh, I have my mask. I'm covering. I'm just here to pick up something. Again, we always avail them with masks, and
Mhm.
we're very cordial. And for the most part, we don't have anyone who have uh, denied us that the chance to give them or to provide them with a free mask. They do take it and they do wear it.
Yeah.
And we let them know, as soon as you are seated, as soon as you have your food and your drinks, you are welcome to take it off. We do apologize that this is an inconvenience, but we are so happy to have you. So it's just that, again, that we are so happy to see you. Thank you for coming to see us. Everybody wants to get out of the house anyway. So I think they're just mostly happy to be out.
Now, do you have takeouts as well? Do you
But
provide?
yes, the takeouts have been just it's booming. Yes, our takeouts, we have that available. So we do that from 10:30, when we open, to 8:30, the last seating. We get
Yeah.
phone calls all the time. But we also have outside seating. We have a lanai seating. So I find that a lot of people have been requesting to sit outside as well.
Now, I'm just thinking, for those who work in Lahaina, going home to say Pukalani or Makawao, and they want to pick something up. This is fantastic.
That's why we are very surprised, and we're very, very blessed to have our customers, our patrons, come to Tante's, being that it is in Maalaea. So it's about, I would say, a good 15-20 minute drive from upcountry or Pukalani, Makawao, Pula.
Yeah.
They still come. They come over. They have their date nights with hubbies, or celebrations with family, but they do come. When COVID was really on the high
Right.
last year, it was amazing how a lot of the businesses at the harbor were closed, so the parking lot was still half full. It was all Tante's customers. So we are
Mhm.
just so blessed, and we just want to give our love and aloha to everybody who supports our business.
So, do you folks source most of your stuff local? The
Yes,
produce, the
yes,
seafood,
yes.
a lot of local. Okay.
Yes. In fact, I'm happy to announce that our mint, in our in the bar, is actually from Makawao. It's Papa Sherman's mint. But yeah, absolutely. We're all local, and especially now with shipping and everything else, even Costco, or the big brand stores are limited with their supplies. We depend on local agriculture. We depend on our local farmers to be able to supply us with our papayas, with our avocados, with our sweet potatoes, with our mints, regular what herbs that we use. Definitely. Now more than ever, it is really important for us.
Yeah.
Just showing the slideshow. You got some beautiful views from Maalaea. Now, exactly where are you located? What is it? What's the name of that shopping area?
It's a Maalaea Harbor Shops. You cannot miss it. If you're going to Lahaina, you're gonna pass it. It's this big shopping complex, and of course the ocean center is right there. Um, Plenty of parking space. So we do capture the all of our visitors who are on the whale watch, or snorkeling tours, or Pacific Whale Foundation folks. But again, we have our local people just come there for a business lunch or business meetings during the day, and then we have our local guys who are folks who come for their when they want to watch football. Of course, I'm pretty sure this Sunday they're going to be there. We do have a small little bar area, even though the seating is limited. We do have TVs right over the bars.
And your hours again?
It's from 10:30 a.m. every day, and the last seating is at 8:30 every day, Monday through Friday. We don't close. We don't close for Thanksgiving. We don't close. We're open Thanksgiving, Christmas Day, New Year's,
Oh,
and of course our Valentine's is coming up. So we are definitely open, and I highly recommend that if they're going to come and visit us, to please make a reservation. It's going to be an amazing, amazing meal. It's where we have a 29.95 prime rib special with that includes dessert and appetizers. So come bring your sweethearts
there
or
you
come
go,
bring
guys.
yourself.
Take your loved
You
ones.
just can't beat that. I'm sorry, you
Not,
just can't beat
not at
that.
all. Tantesfishmarket.com is the website, guys. Check it out.
So they open 7 days a week, right? 7 days.
7 days
7
a
days.
week.
And the longest happy hour. What was that from? What was it? Happy
12
hour?
to 6.
12. I know I see patrons coming at 11:45. Can I order now? It's from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m.
Six
12 to
hours
6.
of happy hour.
Yes. Yeah.
You can get real happy in 6 hours.
Yes, they do. Yes, they
So
do.
those guys who are um they gotta attend class. Right when they call class at 12, they go right back and start drinking like 12 to 6.
12 to 6. You cannot beat it. And Pohana, we have a lot of our workers that stop by, from work. They stop by there and they have their pupus and whatnot. You know how before when you're done with work, I used to work county of Maui. So after work, you stop by Pohana, you grab your poke and your beer. So there you go. You have your poke and your beer at Tante's.
See, our hangout used to be we pick up pupus from Takamiya Market.
Yes, I was just gonna say Takamiya Market. You cannot beat it. You cannot beat it. Talk about a mom and pop store. Takamiya Market, definitely.
They were the original, Mel. They were the original, Boston Market. You can
Yeah.
go, you can buy maybe so many pounds of they get
Marinated meats.
beef, anything to charcoal or pre-cooked
Yes.
or cooked.
They still
Because
do.
a lot of them there, you pack them up, you go home and start grinding. That
Ooh,
was a
I'm
place to
hungry.
be.
I'm hungry. I'm hungry.
Yes.
You too far away right now. Charlie and I gonna make the statewide tour after this is all done and they open up, and we're gonna come visit all of our guests, and we're gonna save Tantes from 12 to 6. We're gonna come.
Yes, please. Come see us.
See, Mel
12
and
to
I are gonna
6.
be the only ones traveling to each island. And when we come back to Kauai, we're the only one that's gonna have one bill over $1,000 in COVID testing, pre-testing.
Well, Sharon, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Thank
Our
you.
viewers that are on Maui or at some point will get to Maui, don't forget Tantes. Don't forget to support local. That's what this is all about, taking care of our local businesses, keeping them afloat. That's what we do. And I know we got a lot of viewers on Maui. Again, share this thing with your friends, and we'll see you again soon there, Sharon.
Thank you very much. Aloha.
Thank you. Aloha. God, I am hungry. I am hungry.
You saw that menu. I mean, that menu is
Whoa.
well rounded.
Oh, look, kid, you
Hello
look like
there.
you look like a professional. You get the mic with the arm. You get monitors all over the. Look
Well,
like
you
you work-
gotta you
look like
gotta
you working
adapt.
security. Are you working security, monitoring Walmart or something?
Well, we're in the control room back end of the
Well, I
business,
think we
so
figured that out, but from where?
nah. So actually, you can see it. We have customers currently. So my husband's gonna be the one manning their game right now. So you can see them. They're like in the
Yep.
room now.
Yeah, we see them. I mean, it looks like they're ripping something off.
Oh my
Anyway.
god. But we did a game, right, Mel, together
Yes, I was just telling Charlie. I
in
never know.
LA.
Well, let's start off, Kit. I told her this was gonna be fun because Kit's a funny person, and
Yeah.
I never saw myself. First of all, everybody's wondering what does Kit do? She got purple hair. She's in a control room
My
of
pandemic
Kmart.
hair.
What color is that?
It started out purple because I
Okay.
dyed it purple like post election. It's like the red and plus blue thing. It was a
Ah,
statement, but it kind of faded out now. So I need to recolor it again.
I might have to do that. Make half red, half blue, just for the hell of it.
Once you color it, you won't be able to stop. Like you want to color, try all the rainbow colors. You can try it once and
Wow.
see.
Well, Kit, thank you for joining us tonight.
No, thanks for
And
having
that
me.
is that's Uncle Charlie up there, the Hawaiian.
Nice to meet
I'm
you, Uncle
Al, of course.
Charlie.
Why don't you share with us a little bit about yourself? I mean, we go back away, but there's a lot of people that are wondering who is this. So why don't you spend a little bit of time, share a little bit about yourself and this venture of yours.
Sure. So I'm Kit. I started out Zulueta and married to this guy over here. This is Darren. And now Kit Furukawa. Let me change my name here actually, because I'm supposed to be Kit Furukawa there. So yeah, I'm an immigrant from the Philippines, like many in Hawaii. I moved here by myself. One of my first jobs was in the county, so I had um, government experience in the Philippines, and then I joined the office of the mayor when I moved to Maui. And then I moved into legislative side in the Maui County Council, and that's where I met Mel. So yeah, we worked together in the Hawaii State Association of Counties. We did a lot of great work with State Ledge. It was just good times, just thinking about those times, like really awesome times. After that, was hired at Maui College as their marketing director. And then, I was thinking to myself, if I got to do a business now, I just got to do it now. And so I did. So finally just quit and then just started this creative business. And now I have Mystery Maui Escape Room. So
So,
yeah,
Kit, exactly what the heck is? I remember. I don't remember where it was. Where was it? Did we went into that
we went
hidden?
to Exit Game in LA.
It was L.A.
Somewhere in LA, yeah.
Yeah, so Kit was an amazing staff member of the Maui Council, and we had a lot of support from our staffs from the different islands. But one of the functions when we were away was to find stuff to do that were clean and fun. And she suggested we go to what was it, a hidden room? What was
Escape
it called?
Room.
A what?
Escape.
Escape room.
Escape
Escape
Room.
room. And honestly, I did not want to go. I was like, this ain't my bag. I don't want to go into a room trying to
It's kind of
escape.
scary concept, that's why.
But she managed to get us to go, and she was just so enthused about it. I was shocked and happy to find out that you now have escape room business. So
Yeah,
when
I
did
guess
you?
during that time was like the research phase for me. I was just playing all over, playing and playing because I just got hooked. I just thought this is a creative venture that I want to get into and I can totally make it happen in my head and just made it happen in real life. So it I can be creative in it. That's what I like about it. But yeah, but for the many, and then there's also there's still a lot of people who don't know what an escape room is. It's a fun game that you do with your family, with your friends, with your loved ones, where we put you in a room, you book a room, a themed room. It is a themed room that you designed, that we designed for you. And your goal is to solve the puzzles in the room, to escape the room. That's kind of the general concept. Basically, you're going to be presented with locks. Here, I have some sample locks here. So there are different kinds of locks: letter locks, color combinations, number locks, 3-digit locks, 4-digit locks. And your goal is to open those locks to uncover more clues and more clues in the mystery you're trying to solve. And then the more clues you collect, the more complicated the story gets. And you're doing this all under 60 minutes. So that's the entire concept of the escape room business.
Now let me ask Charlie. Charlie, seriously, Charlie, and I know Charlie. He's so funny, but have you ever heard of an escape room?
Well, I played one time and was in the mainland, and I knew that I would have a hard time, but I was prepared because under my jacket I brought my blanket and pillow because I knew I would go beyond the 1 hour. So I said, what the hell? Because I guess you cannot buy your way out, or you just bring bolt cutters with you. One.
I I gotta tell you, and if Kit wasn't there with the, I would have probably kicked a door down, Charlie. That's how frustrated. We never made it. We didn't get out, Kit. We lost.
We
We didn't
didn't.
win.
Yeah.
And it was like we was I think Errol was there. I can't remember who else was there, but
I think it was Don Couch and
oh yeah,
Lois
Don
was
Couch.
with us. Yeah.
And
Hmm.
you get these, they get all different personalities, right? So you got people
That's
that are
right.
analytical, and and
That's
and you
right.
got people that like are risk takers. It's just let's chance
Mhm.
them, but you got to work together as a team, or you will not make it.
Right.
And
Right.
This kind of reminds those places in the mainland where they actually have dinner and they have a play going on like murder mystery,
Yeah.
and
Yep. Hmm.
you gotta solve it within
Right.
you know
yeah,
That's absolutely it. That's correct. But yeah, what a lot of people don't realize is, in addition to it being a fun leisure game, that you can do with your family, it's really more than that. It's a team building exercise. So we have a lot of corporate games, book our rooms, and pre-pandemic we would have the HR managers sit here with us, or their boss, and they kind of watch how the players interact when presented with a simulated, controlled, stressful environment, because that's what it is. It's really kind of stressful, and you're running out of time. You're working with different personalities. You are trying to open locks, trying to solve puzzles. Someone's shouting, someone's not doing anything. So it kind of helps you get to know yourself better and get to know your teammates better. So there's a whole deeper, perspective to escape rooms, and that's why I really like it. I've probably seen all kinds of teams by now. Families, boyfriend,
have
girlfriends,
have you ever took
couples.
this have you ever took your concept
Hmm.
to Maui Community Correctional Facility for the to learn how to escape?
I guess I'm pretty sure there are companies that do that, and no, for real, because it's a game. It's a game. It's a team building game.
Where are you
Um,
located, may I ask? Where are you
we
located?
are in Wailuku, so
What
we
part
are
in the
right on
industrial area?
Market Street by EO Theater,
ELT or Market Street?
by
Okay.
the what else is the landmark here? We're close to the county building. We're like in the heart of Wailuku, which currently has a lot of construction right now. There are a lot of detours
Is
around where.
Ichiban on Market Street?
No,
No.
Ichiban is a little
Oh,
far from us, but it's closer to the county building,
okay.
Ichiban.
Gotcha.
Yeah. We're
Gotcha.
on Market Street where we have the Friday Town parties typically. They close down the entire street for food vendors and all that, which we sorely, sorely miss, which was just all canceled, but gotta do what we gotta do.
so Kit, you
Yeah,
get to choose an adventure,
sure.
and you
These
can
are the
choose
two
between
games that we have currently. Yeah, so we have the Ramen Shop and Stella Superstar. There are two rooms that you can choose. So they're both equally difficult, but different kind of puzzles are presented for you. And yeah, the third room, if you scroll up, is coming really soon. So we hope to launch that by our third anniversary, which is March. So March 1, we're turning 3 years old, and the night janitor is going to be launched soon. The night janitor is quite special because we're going to have a live actor in the room
oh
for
great,
that one.
great, yeah, this is pretty cool. Again, it's it's a stress level. It does have some stress, but it's fun, and you learn so much about you and your team. I wish we had one here. I know we did. I'm not
You
sure how long
did.
it
Hmm.
lasted. I don't know
So
what.
yeah, you did Kawaii Escape Rooms actually, and we're kind of friends, the owners with Kawaii Escape Room. They closed because of the pandemic, but they
Uh,
pivoted to mail in adventures what it is you subscribe. Society of Curiosities is the name of the company now, and they mail you the puzzles, they mail you the storyline, they mail you everything. So it's a different form of escape room what they're doing.
Wow. So with COVID, and I asked Sharon the same question. Obviously, pre-COVID, no limits. It's everything goes as is. Now
Mhm.
with COVID, what kind of adjustments did you have to make as far as being within the restrictions of the county, and how has it affected your business?
For sure. So we were closed for the 3 months, totally zero revenue for that one. Pre-COVID, we're kind of I guess I would say the changes we made are minimal because we have private rooms, which means we don't pair you with strangers. So if it's just you and your family playing, that's it. It's just you and your team. So yeah, we didn't have to like have the awkwardness of pairing people with strangers for our rooms. But just for us, just double up on cleaning and wiping and sanitizing everything every after game, every before game, and we just got to be careful, masks and all that. But when we were closed, our pivot project is we did trivia nights. We did trivia nights with the community. So yeah, you play using your phone, and then you just join a live feed such as this on Zoom, and then I would read up questions and different themes, and then we would have games that way, and you can play in your home. So that's what we did.
Is it possible to do like a live demo right now with me and Charlie and pop up, share your screen with some trivia questions? And
Let's see. I have to open up. It's a whole program.
oh, that's okay.
Um,
Just
No,
I
no.
tell you what, just ask us a question and see who can answer first, Charlie or me.
well, what we did with the trivia nights every other Friday, we did a specific theme and then we did a general theme. So like last Christmas we did Christmas carols, you like guess the missing lyrics for Christmas carols. And then we would also have themed nights like Hamilton the musical, for the fans, like The Office, or what else did we do? Like 80s and 90s night. So different themes like that, or food, everything about food, trivia night. Um, yeah, just something fun for the family on Friday nights because we're just stuck in our homes. And yeah, we did get a really good feedback from that one too.
Wow. I have to apologize. I'm here looking at Google Earth where you're actually located.
Yeah.
And and the reason why is where you're at, that was my old beat before when I was at the police department. Because
Oh,
Vineyard Street
cool.
is just couple is right at that corner where the stop sign is located.
Mm-hmm.
And you said Kabibi's apartment, Vineyard Tavern, all that place. So I see, yeah, you're right across from the EL Theater.
Right.
It's right behind the bank. I noticed American
Right
Savings
beside the
Bank.
bank.
Yeah.
So we are on the second floor. The first floor is State Defender's office. Um,
Okay. I see
yeah,
there's a
we
blue trim over
this
there.
yeah this facility used to be a nonprofit, and then
Right.
they moved out. They consolidated their spaces, and then that's how we got this facility. And we like it here. I really like it. It's close to where I live too, so we're like staying here all the time.
I have to commend you. I mean, I wish back in the 80s and 90s you folks were around because, there back then, everybody looked for something to do, especially, when you talk about team building. I mean, I can see the usefulness of this. It's quite unique. And we, yeah, we didn't participate, you and I, on any kind of team building other than passing out safety masks to people. That's about the only team building we did.
Yeah, that's about it, bro.
Doctor.
what we what we try to address too is the late night activity, because after 7 p.m. things just close out. And our last game is we have a 11 p.m. game, for the
Ooh.
late nighters. Yeah, it's an hour long game. Our last game is 11 p.m. We open after lunch around 1:30, And then yeah, we have just games scheduled. If there's no game, I'm just hanging out at home. And then once we get a booking, then and then we open up and then accommodate. But yeah, for the late night, like after dinner, you want to do something before you go home, kind of thing. So uh that's a good, I guess, thing that we feel in the community.
It was quite a switch. I mean, you said you
Mm.
came from the Philippines by yourself, um, worked for the office of the mayor, and then on the council. You're very good at what you did. You were very
Oh,
attuned to that line of work. I was kind of surprised when you left, but it's, I have this discussion with my daughter all the time. You follow your dream, you follow your heart, be happy, do something that you love. And that's what you did. You left government work, which is pretty damn secure, and you went on
right.
your own. And,
It was
I'm
truly,
impressed with that. But
truly,
the
truly.
adjustment, that's a huge, you work harder now, or longer, I should say.
No, that's correct. Truly a difficult decision. A lot of thinking and consultation with my mom that I had to make during that time. But I thought I was in the right time in my life where I could do it on my own now. That I feel like I had the right training with a lot of mentors in the county, such as you, Mel. And I felt that I can probably make it on my own, and I just don't want to regret not giving it a try. And if I fail, I'm just gonna bounce right back and apply for another job. But I tried it and opened it, and now it's going well. However, uh, like you, Mel, I remember when we separated. It was a HSAC conference in Kauai, and then you kind of told me, I don't know, Kit, because you can't believe that I'm leaving. You said, I don't know, Kit. I think you're gonna miss it. You're gonna miss that whole fun, something like that. You told me, and which is true. So I feel like once you've served in public office, or you've worked in public service, you kind of still crave for that. And I feel like that door hasn't closed for me yet. There's still a lot of years hopefully ahead of me that I can choose to go back and bounce back and still be part of a team serving the community in a larger capacity, which is something that I would still consider. But now I have business
Run for
experience.
office. Run for office. I hold your sign. I'll wear
Oh,
your shirt.
nah. I need discussion with this guy about that.
I don't know. I don't. Did I ever met your husband? I'm not sure. I couldn't tell. He's too far
Yeah,
away,
I
and
don't
my
know.
eyes are
Yeah,
bad.
he's
But
kind of, so he's monitoring a game. What
yeah, I
the thing
see. I
is,
know. I can see him.
you have to
But
be a little
that's the other
serious and
advantage of
but yeah,
living with
Darren.
you get to do your business with your husband, man. That's amazing stuff. It's amazing stuff.
Yeah, so I mean, he's still working full time, and then he just helps me out at night. We were about to hire
There he is.
before the pandemic.
Slave driver. Slave driver.
Slave driver.
My handy assistant. But yeah, we were gonna add team members pre-pandemic, but when it hit, like, let's just keep the expenses low for now and just try to survive this until we get out of it, and we get the regular customers back, and just try to survive.
I
Good.
have absolutely no doubt, Kit, that you will survive. I mean, like you said, there's a lot of things that I miss about those days. Um, one of the best things was, getting to meet people like yourself and Brandon and all of those guys that give
Absolutely,
their
yeah.
lives to public service, and it's a chore, but the rewards, maybe not financially, but the personal reward of serving is awesome. And so I have no doubt one day you'll return in some capacity, but Until then, girl, keep up what you're doing. I'm so proud of you. I am. I
Yeah,
really
just
am.
enjoy time for now. Enjoy time, maybe get pregnant soon. I don't know. Have a family, but yeah, we'll still,
Oh,
it's
just
still
keep everybody
unwritten.
out of the
So
place, and then you and your husband go try all the different rooms, the escape rooms, and don't escape. Stay in there until you get pregnant.
different
It
kind of
is.
escape
Don't
room.
come out until you get pregnant.
Oh, do we have is this an R18 show? Or are we get are we gonna get censored here?
Yeah, that's a good thing about our show. There's no censorship. You can say whatever you want. You can say. By
No,
the
very
way, we're
good.
trying to get Mayor Victorino on our show. You still tight with him?
Yeah, let's ask him.
He never returned my calls or texts. I don't know why.
Oh
We
no.
were good friends at once. I don't know what I did or said that pissed him off, but he won't even answer my texts or my emails.
I'll mention it when we get to interact. Yeah,
Tell him
sometimes we see him
he
in the
get till
grocery
every Friday
store
to
like that.
respond, or else we are going to pick on him.
Okay. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I'll try to mention. That would be a great reunion. That would be
He'll
so fun.
respond to you. He's just not responding to me. Whatever.
Oh my gosh. Well, yeah, our recent COVID updates here in Maui is a little bit stressful. There's several
Mm,
clusters identified. So yeah, it's just a constant fear, not just the
mm,
business owner, I'm sure everyone else, you get news like that, and what's next, but we're hopeful, the vaccine is here, and I think today's one was canceled because of the weather. It's been raining here. We have snow and it's been raining. It's like, oh, crazy. But so yeah, we're just hopeful that maybe next quarter, next few quarters, or next year we get some normalcy back, and but we'll keep
Well,
shows like this.
more of a
Just
reason why the people on Maui should get to your escape room because for 1 hour you ain't gonna be thinking about COVID.
yeah,
You are not gonna be thinking about COVID. You're gonna be thinking about solving those puzzles and getting out of the room.
it's very good distraction for sure. Very,
Absolutely.
very good distraction.
For that 1 hour, and it was so frustrating when we weren't able to escape. It really was. It was like a failure.
You know what
But
I'm gonna share now is because it's Valentine's Day. We had this viral post that went viral on TikTok, and what it was is just me talking about how you get to know your partner in an escape room, which is really true. So if you're like dating, or if you're trying to, see if this current date is working or not, take him or her, take them to an escape room, and you can kind of see how they handle stress. Because it's fake stress, yeah. So it's not real. It's all simulated game, but you know, and we've seen a lot of couples play, and we see them working together. Some of them don't necessarily finish the room, but you see how they interact with each other. They either help each other, or one overpowers one. But there's a lot of like components like that you can see when you play an escape room. But yeah, this coming Valentine's Day, if you don't have date plans, take your date to an escape room. And you'll learn about yourself, you'll learn about your your partner, and you'll get to know if you want another date or not.
well, you got somebody. You take somebody there. You know when it's not right because that person cannot get out, but they'll be yelling into the monitor, "Let me out!" You know,
Yeah, all
I want to go
kinds, all
home.
kinds. There are like really uh I would say bad ones. These are not often, but there are like bad experiences that we've had where, one would totally overpower the other and not give them a chance to say their piece, and no, you're right and I'm wrong, that kind of situation. They're like, oh
wow.
no. Yeah, but it's really, you have to work together in an escape room because everyone's perspective is valid. Everyone reads things differently. You have different ways on how to solve things, and it's a lot of communication that really needs to happen, and that's the key. You have to be on the same page at all times in order to accomplish the task of completing the room. But if one would just totally overpower over the other, it's not gonna work. It's just gonna be really stressful for both. Yeah.
Yeah, it's an amazing experience. And if you haven't ever done it, especially if you're on Maui, get over there, go see Kit, and get it done. On Valentine's Day, though, I got an idea. Is that we can Facebook Live those couples in there? Don't tell them though. We won't tell them that we're putting them live on Facebook, and we can do it on the Mel and Charlie show, and we all can enjoy.
With like live analysis. Yeah, okay, right
Totally,
now you
play
see the
by play,
guy.
play
Play
by
by
play.
play now.
That'll be so cool. You
No,
got insurance, right? When we get sued, you cover the insurance. Let's do it. Let's get it done. I think it'll be fun.
that would be so
Hey,
entertaining.
Mel,
That would be
my
so
comment is
entertaining.
gonna be, it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. I can tell already. It
Yeah,
ain't
we'll get the
gonna work.
we'll get the we'll get the. Hey, Charlie, what do you think on that relationship?
Yep, there you go.
Hey, Charlie, what do you think on that relationship? Get
Now,
out now.
what is your hours of operation, and what days are you open throughout the week and
The
closed?
only day we are closed is Mondays. So Mondays is our off day. The rest of the week we're open. Weekdays we start at 1:30 all the way to evenings, like 10:30 I think is the last game. And then weekends we're open longer, 10:30 to 10:30 a.m. to p.m. What it is it's like a movie theater. You go on the website, you select the time that you want to play, and then you block that time for you. So that's how it kind of works. So you have the convenience to really choose what game time you want to play. But yeah,
Now, if
but
someone
it's mhm.
if someone doesn't, like I can see maybe they gotta let you know if they block the time and they won't be able to fulfill that time to open up the slot for someone else, right? They'll
Right,
do.
right. Yeah, to block the time you have to pay. So yeah,
Okay.
that's how it's totally blocked. And to block it, it's two players. Minimum of two. Our maximum right now is five because of the county restriction. But we used to do six, but right now we're just limiting it to
And the
five.
and the cost for the
The cost is $30 per person for Kamaina. We charge 35 for our visitors. So we have
Mhm.
a Kamaina rate is just standard for the entire year, $30 per person, and then 7 to 12 years old for kids is $20. 6 below are free. We've had players, we've had moms with holding their babies, we've had moms breastfeeding while playing in escape room. We have all kinds. Yeah, but yeah, it's truly a family fun game. There are some exciting elements in the room that may seem a little bit scary, but nothing crazy or nothing will grab you or eat you or anything like that. But yeah, it's a game. It should be a fun time with your group. And I truly encourage everyone, not just on Maui, it's all over. It's on Oahu. There's escape rooms in the Big Island as well. I think Escape Kona and Escape Hilo. On Oahu, there are several facilities. Kauai, there's none right now. But if you get a chance, just experience it one time. Just so you can say you've experienced it and see if you like it or not. It's just something fun to do. Yeah.
well, you,
Let's
you know,
go
we,
get them,
we
people. If you haven't done it, I strongly encourage you go for it.
yep,
Um,
sounds good.
Maui, it's is it mysterymaui.com?
Yep. So we are Mystery Maui on the island. We have Maui Escape Rooms. It's a different company. There were several. There were six on Maui before. What I like about escape rooms is it's not really much of a competition. The more there is in a community, the better it is for the business because it gets more popular. And it's not like if you do a room you can do it again. So that means it's like the movie is spoiled already, the ending, that kind of thing. So if you do a room, you seek out another room and try a different theme, try a different game. But yeah,
So
that's what I like about it.
your concept, like you right now, you have two
Correct.
rooms.
Mhm.
and you'll be having the third one coming on that will have an actor because the two
Mhm.
rooms you have now doesn't have any actor.
None,
So,
none currently.
so is there like a copyright where the two rooms you have, the other escape rooms cannot have that same thing, or they possibly could? And is there a business that actually distributes that to you folks?
Mhm. Yeah, so the industry is quite huge, surprisingly. Suppliers, providers, props, escape room designers. But yeah, you're right. There are escape rooms that can purchase. You purchase the game and then you just set it up. You're given a list of instructions. This is the game flow, this number of locks, etc. And then you just set it up in the room. There are restrictions where you can only set it up by how many miles apart. I guess mostly in the mainland, just so there's not some similar in closer places. But the ones that we have here, the ramen shop, are all original rooms. We opted to compose and design the rooms ourselves. My husband built most of the stuff, all the puzzles, the technology, the games, the paint, everything we did on our own. And we opted to do so because we can. we, we have the capacity to, so why not? We were able to build a fun room, which is protected. If that's what you're concerned,
Yeah.
it's protected, copyrighted. We have the option to sell it if we want, and another company can design their own ramen shop wherever in Minnesota or wherever in the world. But yeah, there's this that whole concept behind it too.
Oh, perfect. Perfect.
Awesome, Kit. Thank you so much for sharing. Gosh, I cannot wait to get over there and try out your rooms. Charlie and I will come up, and it'll just be he and I. We'll see how compatible we are.
What's good is where we are located, it's close to Four Sisters Bakery. It's close to Stillwell's. It's close to Tasty Crust. I think you were on that tour, Mel, right? The mom and pop food
The
tour.
foodie, yeah, I was just talking about that earlier.
Yeah. So
Oh,
yeah, it's close by to Samsado. It's close by to
Yeah.
Wailuku
Kabibi
Coffee Company.
Apartments. Yeah. Kabibi Apartments. Is Takamiya still open down the road?
Yeah.
Takamiya
Mm-hmm.
Mall? Okay.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. For sure. Yeah, it's changing. Maui is changing slowly. We have construction right in front of our facility right now, so a lot
Mm.
of detours. But we're hoping it's for the better. It's an old town, and we're making sure infrastructure is up to par, so we don't have floods and all that. But we're just
Hey
hanging
Mel,
hanging on.
yes, sir.
we do this tour first. We go to the escape room and then we work up on appetite. And after that, we go straight down to Tante's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go. And it's a good combination because after the escape room, you're gonna want to have a drink.
This is what we'll do. We'll go down. We'll do the foodie tour. We'll hit the ramen room, and then we'll go to Tante's, have dinner and a couple of beers, and then we come back and hit the next room. We'll do two rooms.
Okay.
No, but the problem with having food first is I think these rooms, the more bathroom inside.
Yeah, every time we have customers come in, that's always the first question we ask. Does anyone need to use the restroom? So we always make sure they use the lua first before we put them in the room. For sure.
Uh, okay. I'm I we do this every night, kid. Every night I gotta deal with this guy, but he's a fun dude. Anyway, kid,
Yeah.
thank you so much. Boy, that time went by quick. Everybody, mysterymaui.com. Go make your reservations. Get over there. Go check out Kit. And her husband took off already. Oh, no, he's back. He's back. He's back.
I think there's
Oh,
something
he's gone
happening.
again.
There's any
I don't
emergency.
know. I don't know
Somebody's
what's happening in
getting
the room.
anxiety. They're getting anxiety. He's got to go. They're going to free him up. Nope, there. You can see
You're
him
gonna
Oh,
on
he
have
there.
went
four
inside the
games.
room.
The next time we talk to you, my dear, you're gonna have four games. You're gonna have the ramen, you're gonna have the other one, you're gonna have the janitor room, the janitor one, right? And the fourth one,
Mhm.
you'll call them the claustrophobic room that consists of one maid's closet. And you put them in there, they just gotta figure out how to help them get out.
Some of the best ones I've played are in Japan. They're just
Oh
like
yeah.
similar to that. It's called the Red Room. It's just a box of everything is red, and it's pretty not exciting. I wouldn't use the word exciting. It's crazy. Is the concept is it blows your mind. But yeah, it's Japan. But yeah, this is a lot of concepts out there, and yeah, the more creative, the better.
Awesome.
Wow.
Well, you're in your element, girl. You're in your element, man. I'm happy for you and your husband, and I wish only the best for you guys. Again, Maui, i- during this pandemic, get over there. Get 1 hour stress free, COVID stress free, and get escape room stress. A little different
Yeah,
kind of fun stress.
yeah, yeah,
You know what would be
yeah.
another good concept too? You know that movie Wick, John Wick.
Uh huh.
Remember that one time he fights with the guys and he goes into the room and it's almost like the Bruce Lee Enter the Dragon where you go in a room with just nothing but mirrors and you gotta find your way out.
Mm-hmm.
And every corner you turn is just another reflection.
Yeah, all kinds like that. The
Oh
more you play,
goodness.
the more crazy concepts you see. There's an asylum one where everything's just kind of padded walls and haunted manors and all kinds out there. And it's endless, totally.
Wow.
That's why I kind of like finding Ohana. In the beginning of the movie, they were playing geocache. It's kind of like the same concept as escape rooms. You're looking for clues and you're looking for like weird symbols here and there. So I totally enjoyed that. So that's pretty good.
Exciting stuff. All right, Kit. Well, you take care. Nice to see you. It's been a while. Appreciate you
Yeah.
coming on,
Thank you
and
for
we
always.
will be in touch. We'll be in touch. We got to figure out how we can get you to do a live from there with some willing participants, and just
What's
to
the
show off.
website? Some people are asking the link.
I
So
put it in the comments. It's mysterymaui.com. I
Here,
posted it in the comment, mysterymaui.com,
perfect.
yeah.
and
I'll comment.
tantesfishmarket.com for Tantes.
Hmm.
So again, support our local businesses there. Right now, we're on Maui tonight. If you guys have a small business that you want to showcase and share, just let myself or Charlie know, and we will get you guys scheduled in. We do this every Friday night just to help out our small businesses in any small way we can. So thank you again, Kit. Appreciate
I want
you.
to thank both of you too for doing this every night, and it's your discussions here. It helps even for COVID updates. Yeah, it helps get our government on their toes, make sure they follow up on the work that they need to do. Yeah, thank you for doing that, being that voice in our community.
Thank
Well,
you.
you're welcome. Your mission, should you decide to accept it, is to get Victorino to call or text me.
Is it gonna explode somewhere? I shall consider it, sir.
All right. Thank you so much, girl. You have fun. Stay safe.
Take care.
Tell your husband we said hello or
Yeah,
goodbye.
say bye.
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 Okay,
Thanks
guys.
again. Stay safe, you
Bye.
guys. All righty.
That's two unbelievable businesses. I got to tell you this much, spending a good part of my life there, I've always had a special place in my heart for Maui, but you can tell places have really changed, but they have adapted well. I have to admit that they have adapted well, which is good. I like to see that.
Well, two amazing businesses, two amazing people. Kit, I got to tell you, man, she's an amazing person. She had a huge future in
Mhm.
government service, and I so respect entrepreneurs who follow their dream,
Right.
take the chance. Like she said, she didn't want to have any regrets. That's my advice to all the young people. Man. Don't do anything. Uh, I mean, go after what you want to do. Be happy, and because I tell you, the worst thing you can ever have down the road is regrets that I shoulda, woulda, coulda, I never, and damn it. So I'm so happy for her, and she's amazing, Wayne. Amazing, Wayne.
Well, the good thing is just she has a very, very solid relationship with her husband who supports her. He
Yep.
works in the daytime and spends the night. And the thing about it is, it seems like that area is much safer. But at one time, when I used to work the graveyard shift over there, that part where that place is at, Vineyard Street, Market Street, it was like it wasn't okay, but kind of like undesirable. You just don't walk around like that. So to work that many hours and get support from your spouse, and that says a lot. So yeah, to me, I think they are definitely going to succeed. They're definitely going to succeed for
Yeah.
sure.
Well, they will definitely. They will definitely. I cannot wait to get over there. I really cannot wait to get over there. And try to do that serious try. You, me, Stephanie, and Patsy.
Yep.
Let's go
Yep.
do it, man.
Yep.
Let the girls try to escape. We'll just do the video.
Huh? Huh?
Anyway,
What was that again?
yeah. Hey guys,
Oh boy.
thank you guys for joining us tonight. Charlie,
Yep.
any real quick comments before we get out of here?
All I like to say is tonight's Feel Good Friday. We wrapping up the week, and we just hope and pray that these small little excerpts of businesses that we can showcase. I would love to get every island represented. Hopefully the Big Island, we can ask Kiala if you know any businesses on the Big Island that would like to come on, that we can promote them. I'd love to get them on, and let's do the whole tour, because there's many more businesses that are suffering because of this pandemic. But if we can showcase them, put them on the map, and locals just go and visit the heck out of them, then I mean, we're not saying waste your life savings on going to one of these places. Just patronize them. You know how many times you can. If it's once a month, then it's once a month, but it's better than none a month. And that's what tonight's all about, is trying to get these places exposed. I've never heard of these businesses, Tantes, or this this escape room business, but now I know. So maybe when we do go over, or I can even let my kids know up there on Maui that, hey, get someplace to patronize those places. But I'd like to say mahalo, thank you for joining us tonight, and thank you for staying with Mel and I as well. Okay, Mel.
You guys, you can drive to McDonald's, your family of four, and pay a lot of money, or you can go support one of our local businesses to keep them afloat. And that's all we're trying to do.
Yep.
And we'll continue to do this every Friday. Honestly, Charlie, hopefully we get a huge response from businesses, and we can do it twice a week.
Yeah.
I would love to do it twice a week. The more business we can get, the better. And
Mhm.
you know what? There's no charge. There's no charge.
Yeah.
So if you know of a business, let us know. We'll get them on. And again, don't forget tomorrow, find a local business, a local restaurant, local shop. Go patronize the shop. Take a picture. Put it on Facebook, Instagram, whatever. Hashtag support local. And let's keep the movement going. All right.
Okay.
Thank you, Charlie. Tomorrow night, guys, 7 o'clock. We'll be back. We'll see you guys then. You guys aloha. Take care. We love you guys.
Take care.
Aloha.